Restoration is brought to you by
Hassan, everyday prices for everyday people.
Yes, extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
We got Yes protection.
Pepsodent introduces charcoal and lemon essence.
It is a pleasure coming your way. This is Restoration with Stacy, and we're brought to you by Kind Courtesy, Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people, Yas washing powder, and Yas sanitary pad, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, Hooch Corn and Choco Flakes, your preferred breakfast choice, and of course, Tuwazi Apartments. And Tuwazi Apartments is the place for you and your family whenever you're thinking of coming to Accra, because it is extremely family friendly, and you can get 2-bedroom apartments, 1-bedroom apartments, studio apartment, and you are guaranteed that your stay is actually going to be incredible during your time at Tuwazi Apartment. A very big thank you going out to ABS Lux Line for my beautiful outfit, to Divine Cassie for my makeup and that of my guest, and of course to Hair Duties for always ensuring that my hair game is on point.
Hey, fellow Ghanaians, Ofa, woman inside.
Wow.
But you want to say, na me pet drink be my mumu. Mother, I want to be saying to know your Hisense air conditioner will fear. You do home, let you do bottom. Hisense air conditioner, they actually and yet the back could say, a bow down one for your guy, and chin nam can near back could say. 26 September, Ecofin 30th September, and your Hisense Aircon promo. Sa promo yi, Ecoso ye showroom sinina. Ewa Ghana fanenina. One quantum nesenjawa. Waboka. Hisense one amount 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. Ma sorry.
Condition ye, and one Hisense.
Mommy enko showroom na monko jemo de why.
Yeah, true promo.
Hisense. Everyday prices for everyday people.
Remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month? Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yes comfort, I got yes confidence, I got yes.
The new Yas extra long sanitary pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow.
Yes, yes, yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi, is it supposed to be that time of the month?
Yes. I got yes confidence, I got
Yes.
we got yes protection, I got
Yas extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
we got yes protection.
Pepsodent introduces charcoal and lemon essence. The unique combination of natural essences whitens teeth naturally for you and family, because every smile matters. New Pepsodent Herbal. Introducing a unique combination of herbal extracts in an antibacterial toothpaste for strong teeth and healthy gums that protects your family and you. Every smile matters.
When we talk about the mental health of women, most of the time, some people believe we are going too overboard about it. But there are so many situations that women go through that go a long way to affect their mental health and how they become in the future. But I am glad to say my guest today has been through a lot of tough times, but has been able to rise above each one of them. Please welcome my guest for today, Zahara Hassan, but I love to call her Jador. Jador, how are you?
I'm good, Mom.
It's been a while, eh? You've been traveling around the world, leaving me. When I call you, Jador is never around. And Isa is always there to defend you.
I'm back, Maba.
Maba. Akwaba.
Thank you.
So let's come to your life, Jador. I know you got married at a very young age. You're pretty young when you got married. What urged you to get married at that very young age?
So I got married at the age of 19 years. Honestly, I don't know what to say, but I didn't want to get married. I didn't have the idea about what marriage was. 19 years now, Akwala 19 years, and then at that time, it's not like that time 19 years.
Now when you hear,
Oh, there be. No, there be. No, but my godfather also see a friend Alaji San, see only my godfather. No, any childhood friend. And no urban in chain. And no me trim, and all home me. And I'll catch a Alaji San and say, who is this? And I'll see your friend or mother. That's how I'm called like mother, because I was named after my grandmother. And I'll see, me pen, person me worrying. Honestly, I didn't know what was happening. That was what Alaji Sani was telling me. And then me trim with coffee. And I did me hard to say 8 o'clock anaju. So but Alaji Sani is one respected man in our community now. Of Frewa, you want to go because he's someone that so I was there and I'll be catching with Alaji Sani. And then me journey here. Like me see your Baba Sani, see, oh, and then your friend you are Coco and Cranny. You say, oh, like you should share, like we want to talk to you about something. Say about what? Or say, oh, Madame for being so I ran. Me journey.
On here in marriage.
Me journey. I ran because at that time I was dating one guy that we were young. No, yes, I was sick but like we were dating. Young love. Like I ran to my grandmother's house. So the next day again, his wife, Auntie Akoko, called me again. And she was like, oh, mother, we are calling you and running away. This guy is a good man. I ran. No knowing, like my husband's father is my auntie's who took care of me's friend. And then so they have to find out about where I come from, my family. And then he got to know that,
you are from that house.
I'm from that house. And I will say, yeah, your community, he has to go through your family. And I'm going me auntie. So he got to know my mother. And my husband was the 17th guy now. I refused.
At 19? Now,
before I do 19,
17?
17. And I'm going me that way by. Because na metimi nana ho. Intimi nana obia ba or see oba or to say a crocodile. She's like a crocodile. Obia ni sikai echan or no na there. Obefa inti at that time soon say your call area your fa video na the videos no call America anyway na us let's no share. Inti maybe me share how us la be wumi and no and small on the family or mobile na me nana aje that we know. Yes. So my husband was the 17th guy who brought my dowry. And now me mommy, the issue got to my mother. At first, she didn't like it. She no, I'll go to school. She's going to school. But along the line, na me oba me journey, oba me sunsa me journey sa edude bi ami hunu na me journey, me hunu na me jina ho.
It's our time at 17 and talking about marriage. Now we're school.
Yes, so I completed GSL. You know, I grew up in Cote d'Ivoire. In Tieba, Ghana, minti shi crowd sapo minti papa, just a French. I was fluent in French and everything than all the other languages. So until me by at that age, no, I was staying with my auntie and she took me to school, Auntie Luba. So when I went to school now, I was smart. You know, French is difficult than English. So English was a little bit easier for me. Until you jumping me go class until me we JSS.
Into we JSS. Anna papa no be
before papa no be uncle be brave by. And I know me brother be a friend of Bram Mohammed to see our didn't work as well. Because of the way now I'm my rushing me tam na me akolano. And so and yes na me akola boni bi and yes na me yembe masem debi. And also the way they are behaving, this girl umbe worry no. And all see me go school or dad. At that time secretarian school we were on. And so me call dad, I was good. And the teacher be say, you are smart. Why don't you go to Alliance Française? Intermediate Alliance Française, so you testing me. Someone will say, what am I doing? You say me there.
What's a French now? That
yeah, me level no change. So I was at Alliance Française now. Me kuno no ebe home. Me do baby I was not able to go to school and anything. And my mother was like, wait there, our boy there. Ube worry. Let me see me here. See ube. Me see me here because he had a wife and I was supposed to be his second wife at that time. So at first I didn't like it. I was running away, but I had elders, you know, our community, my family, everybody just wanted me. And my husband was pushy. He was pushy, really, really pushy to the extent.
And an opel.
Oh yes, well, yes, I would say that because he was showing that he could take care of me. I would go back to school even after the marriage. So every time be I mean who na me journey, every time be oba, I don't run again. Na majina. No, the me PA, na akudidi na aba. So I wasn't really into it, but he was treating me well, and I felt like sometimes in before the ukasa, you have to listen to what your parents tells you to do. Because for me, I grew up and I was that cricket type. I love to go to Makaranta. I love to read the Quran. So I was like, when you say, if you're obedient now, be call heaven and a whole lot. So I just obeyed my parents and then also tried to get to know him. And he was extremely nice. So I just got married as the second wife.
How long did you court? Because
Andrew 4 months.
But after you courted,
after the marriage, I started loving him unconditionally. It's crazy. I was madly in love with him. And now, girl. Or Yari cry, I can't do anything, I can't eat. I was madly in love with him. The love was unconditional.
Wow. At what time did you start having kids?
So I started having kids when I think, it took me a year before I got pregnant. That was the issue. That was how everything started because, and the wife, they were there for like 10 years. So 1 year, everybody in the family was expecting, as they are married there, I was saying, and I was in love with this dude, and
you take some time. Love is a beautiful thing. I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors, Yas Washing Powder and Yas Sanitary Pad, Hooch Corn and Choco Flakes, Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, ABS Lux Line, Tuwazi Apartments, and of course Hair Duties, for always ensuring that my hair is really, really on fleek. Very big thank you to all of you. But I'll come back to Jador. Jador, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I give you a little time to breathe.
Sure, I'm good.
Good, okay. So after 1 year?
So I really wanted to do anything to be pregnant. Not because of to shade my rival, because when I got into the marriage, I had to obey her. And I know as a Muslim man, he's entitled to 4 women. I even sometimes want to go and wash for her I just wanted peace in the house.
Was she older than you?
Far, far older than me, but she's a very, very wonderful and nice person. We've never had any issue with her. Aja Flora has never had any issue with me. But for me, I will also understand, say, oh, cry amawa, me cry behami. So I was also being very, very cautiously watching my mouth, my movement,
and your actions.
my actions, not allowing anybody, even within his own family and my family, to make a mockery out of her. So I wasn't even entertaining any gossip. If you come and you mention her name, I won't stop talking to you. And me psyche, my mind say, I really wanted this marriage to work. So, and if this marriage will work, I have to give my husband a whole lot of peace. And if I have issue with his wife, do you think say peace, baby? No, peace, ember. Sometimes it's me or no, my friend me kunu 9 o'clock. And we also sometimes my phone ring, me will say, Mamina, na he doesn't want to speak. Na ma share that, na ma say, any agent pick your phone. Maybe sometimes it feels more. Sometimes na ma share that he say maybe because I want to excuse him to talk. Na me pay or we are na ma ba. Sometimes we won't say me or like it was crazy. And your na me family saying you see me no ma agbeve na ma cough na me no ma agbeve. You see me cough for you. I went to the hospital at that time. Dr. Chris at the Baraka was there. I was going to Dr. Crystal. I even got pregnant. I didn't know I was pregnant. That was where the whole thing started. It was crazy. After I got pregnant, I stayed in the same house with his father and the whole family. I am the wife of the house because he's the firstborn of his father. So as a wife, I'm supposed to serve everybody in that house. So I cook for over 20 people every day. So that's empty. I'm mama a good cook. I'll say you are in the because I you become perfect. So I was in the house with his father. His father is a good man. I felt like the father was ni papa ntina machewa because the father was always there to guide us. I ran in the house more than 20 times. Na yesandi miamba. But he started changing. I felt like he became obsessed with me. He started being overprotective and a whole lot of things started changing. It came to a time,
why?
Because Oyobia, Adia may be anything. Me prakra no ba obe funny fault. And he's a very calm man, and you see him a very gentleman. It will be very, very hard for someone to believe, say, obey me. And I won't say me a daddy, won't say me obia, me a hyper. And he, focus na mina me ye BP, and na or chuchi misano. So in a way, no, it will be very, very hard to be able to defend yourself. And to do sa baby na one show you be boredom. It came to a time offering me say, or see me a useless. Or if offer me hair, sana na offer me. And because say udo be or ye wade crapa. This is where the love started fading, kakra. But I was there. So
at that time, na enkrasa and wa mano.
Estati and nama my firstborn, honey. And with honey. Now it wasn't now still I was still young until now me so then I was from Kakra. But still no wa mami so I'm go school. But I was someone that I love reading, so I was reading. Let me test course be now without him knowing. Ebe west no and I mini sempium no. And then he said, no, I had a miscarriage. And now, Obia wa miscarriage on him said, now miscarriage cry, saying, normal labor now, and it wasn't easy. Again, very my second born. This is where everything started. Now, I say, I wanted to work. I said, there be on my minute. He doesn't want me to work. His wife will not work. And Mimi Oba, my name said, Esra Bemaska. Said Dibia, Mami. He was doing very well. He was into estate developing. Most of the houses now were trust is Legon. He was selling it, and obeti me I eat over $1 million. Sometimes me obi a me mami ni kunu not on assassin. Nti ababa worry me mami edimiti ho see ukunu ukunu fia u paper bia mento en training hu bibia fesi men any paper bia we see there hu a fashion rubber men so I was seeing some of his document any sikana agreement na sikana wenya. But I was somebody that I grew up and I wasn't really care. I didn't mind about ntadie, ana, lace, any gold. Even still in the Zango community, me gold. Everybody knows that. All I wanted was love and respect. So I didn't even care about all the monies that he was getting. All I wanted is for me and Kasa, me knew Juma, because I was the only one that my mother was relying on to at that time. And I knew that she also pushed me because she felt say maybe me worry me could na or no soon should be fine. Yes, and me, I wasn't someone that I could also go to my husband and say, Debbie, bani kudi. No, I wanted to start something. Yeah. He says no. But I was very close with his family, his sisters in London, in US, because I married the whole family. Me father, I swore to say welcome. So you are my God. So I was worshiping his whole family. And I'll say this on set and I say this all the time. Me, ni sisters fear Bucheba, I sweep their room for them. I worship them. So they really loved me. There was one particular one, her name is Swat, and I'm very good with her. We talk sometimes even about the children. And I told her that I want to work and then this is what he's doing. And she said, look, wait, I'm coming. When I come, we'll pick a shop for you. So she forced him and he picked a shop for me at Kotobabi. The shop was looked for 1 year before he even allowed me to start selling cosmetics. At first, I got 1 penny until I opened the shop and sit in the shop. So when everybody is passing, they will ask me. I said, I can be Baba. There was nothing in the shop because I had no money to start a business.
And it's not like he did not have money to give you.
He has the money. Aminu is not a stingy man, and me, adia eba meaning interview. I will not go anywhere. Na ma sign up you. Mama Stacy, I wasn't feeling hungry. Dabi, me feel okocha we full sheep, enam guho, enam emu kotoku, oil, everything in the house, milk, ejani. Me, I give people food out. Me che ejani wa outside, but people will not understand it. Say it's not only about where now we did a journey about being married and they say a journey and people at that time who feel say I am okay because me obia me share bibi crap on me pia you feel say hey where they ni boarding but I wasn't someone who was extravagant. Now I was demanding me pesika crap me rather than me so kind sika me to me bisano. Ebe me ti say me bisa ni scanner you feel say scanner me who say all kinds scan you will say na ma continence na every me from inside. But my parents were not understanding. My mother especially was not understanding. Mama Stacy otibi didi matem sa and I was okay me there me call anu he was taking care of the kids otiom school fees I was eating but na inside you know
I wasn't
Debbie me ankasa me obia me didi up to ene uni meet na say we be food you animal we ka say me job till today I'm not someone now odidi me yes type no but all I wanted from him was to get to know me and understand and give me that respect. That was all I was asking for him. I would never ask him for car, money. He ultimately car be brave. Fear be shiba. Me intimi ka say mamika. Me fat trot or come shop. Na masaba.
Wow. Interesting. Ijado.
I think I'm even summarizing. Maybe I don't know say time or and yes I
time there will until you have a quick break so we'll be right back after this break.
Hey, fellow Ghanaians, offer woman inside. Wow. But your mountain say na me pet drink bi ma mu. Mother, I want to be saying to know your high sense air conditioner will fear. Juju home, let you do bottom. High sense air conditioner, they actually Enye dede ba ku say. E bow down ho a we guy. And chin nam kania ba ku say. 26 September, Ecofin 30th September, and your high sense aircon promo. Sa promo yi, ekoso wo showrooms nyina. Ewo Ghana fa na nyina. One quantum na sejawa. Waboka, high sense one amount of 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. Ma sorry.
Condition here and one Hisense.
Mommy enko showroom na monko jemo de why.
Yeah, promo.
High sense. Everyday prices for everyday people.
Remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month? Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yes, comfort, I got. Yes, confidence, I got. Yes.
The new Yas extra long sanitary pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow.
Yes, yes, yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month?
Yes. I got. Yes, confidence, I got.
Yes.
We got yes protection, I got.
Yas extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
Pepsodent introduces charcoal and lemon essence. The unique combination of natural essences whitens teeth naturally for you and family because every smile matters. New Pepsodent Herbal. Introducing a unique combination of herbal extracts in an antibacterial toothpaste for strong teeth and healthy gums that protects your family and you. Every smile matters.
We're still at E Plaza 2, and I promised them I would be coming to visit everyone in this building. So it's a turn of Anita. Anita, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
So which episode is your favorite?
Oh, Empress Gift.
Empress Gift, yeah. So what do you like about the show?
I like the way it inspires people, the way you talk to, like, people say their story out. So it's really, really nice. I really like it.
So you keep on watching us,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so today High Sense wants us to come and give you something to say a big thank you for supporting us all the way through.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so this is coming from High Sense to you.
Oh,
So thank you very much. And what do you have to say to High Sense?
Oh, thanks to Isense. God bless their business. May it grow from grace to grace.
Amen. Amen. So viewers, thank you very much for watching this week's episode of our High Sense Super Crazy Giveaway Moments. We'll see you with another winner next week. Welcome back, and that is our winner for this week's High Sense Super Crazy Giveaway Moment. Very soon on the show, Jado would also get to pick a card, and we'll see what she will take home this week. Inti Jado, why worry? When we kunu to ho, bibia wo fie, and so when ni enje. But at that time, na uwo obi a betimi ne na di nkomo se o ebia. Emma, we so I don't like it. And ebi apanyi bi oni wukunu nkokasa because also sometimes obi ho oye wade a onhu se wo ye wade o wona adwen mu no it's normal inti until say bia wo betia obi nan so amanipa na mana ho say oh you don't live with a woman like that and ayenye oba asa no or feel say you're normal and don't forget na owoyere ansa na oba inti bia asase trana na ne panyi nete so he didn't see anything wrong with it.
What happened is his mother is a very good woman. Ajia was one person that anytime now we do her, we call her, she's like kind of like a gun woman. Cause hey, I mean Olu, come on, you fair for like you understand. So what happened with is that I say this all the time. He's not a bad man. Maybe meaning Nona, he wasn't nice to me. I would say this, but Oyobia is that kind of authoritative man say Okasema on person Obia bedi inchimi. And he was always right. He is always right. And if we are see and unu obia uye bibi na say hey Jaya, you are doomed. She said maybe enemy here bibi now uframe me hey Jado, Mama, I can't do anything, me Jai. But he wasn't that type of a man say oye bibi. Even some of our imams in the community, some of them he paid their fees to go and study in the Saudi and stuff, and he almost ruined.
Obi antimi kanasem.
Obi antimi kanasem. Me and Emeka same way. I've never said this and I'm saying this today. Some of them come to my shop without him knowing. Hey, Kinsen Shia, I say, well, they wouldn't know. I will read their sound in Abutre, but they will never say it in front of him. They will never say it in front of him. But all I wanted for him is to get to know me and understand the type of woman I was. But he didn't really know me. The reason why I say never got to know me is I started pretending to behave the way he wants. I don't know if you get me, man.
Yeah, just for peace.
Just for peace. And if I'm outside, I am Jado, I am me. And me be fear.
No,
I'm a different person. So he never knew me. He never knew me till after 17 years of marriage. And I left him. I can swear to God, say, Papa knew he doesn't know me till today. Because I was pretending. A woman can leave you in her head for 6 years, but she'll be there with you. This was what was happening to me. Because I stopped talking. I stopped complaining. I had few people that I was talking to, and one of my friends said, look, Jado, you are dealing with a narcissist. I never knew what was that. I said, what was that? She said, Gogo. I said, and I Googled. I was like, and all the characteristics of a narcissist that I read, he has it. I was like, who is that? So I started reading more, going on YouTube on how to live with a narcissist. So that is where I started getting my power. I started saying, but nobody knew that. Because who will I go and talk? My mother knew I didn't friend narcissist. Because I was starting gangster zongo life. So nobody was ready to. So me a day, and I was reading on how to live with him. So when I started living with him, he started. You know, when you start to know them and you start to live with them according to them, it's not easy because they always need something to feed their ego. They need something to feed their ego, and he wasn't really getting it. Edu baby, or see my baby, and I'm say my. Because
case die.
Edu time I lost all my interests from making love. I didn't start here. Because I am bia. Don't me continue or you say kwa me fini. Me the hospital cannot bam. I could be admitted no because on me allowing. Because Islamically no, ukunu ba unche now who refuse is haram. So Edu baby also me I cringe. Guess what? I started taking drugs to make me want say oba. I won't stop him. But he doesn't know all this. Nobody knew this. So one time he beat me up. What did I do? Or see man people silly fan.
What?
But who believes say Oba to say me couldn't put me. If you say ana me yembe masem. Ana me boade. Ana you know all these things. And he was telling me, and I want to do new things. Me bibia he would trash it up. I started believing actually that I'm useless. And he said, me bibi no be outside praising me. I say, it's you are good or you are creative. But I wasn't really believing say I was good. Because the man out there, or nipa na meaning TV now, me say him to encourage me. He was saying I'm useless, I'm stupid, and I'm dumb. So I started believing actually that I'm stupid and I'm useless. Mama Stacy share me obia me pedwane nua me seni nyama me sipan na ma ayoni edude bi I stop it ade a ye catch me tam na me akola na e worry me say me yema me kunina no me best start say me kati ebi mo off. I started becoming stubborn. I started feeling say this is not at all. I started missing my old self. I started becoming something else in my mind. I started hating him. Honestly, I started hating him. Okoni other wife no ha. Na ye ni aji ye ni nkwala no. Imagine. Okoye to this. Okwa. Hey, a holiday my. Yeti pin a obia pe baby a ebe because we don't want Sarah be finding fault. But nobody will believe you this. And I still don't want anybody to believe me. Because for me, I feel say I am still healing. I am not 100% healed. Because I am still going. Sometimes I go off. You can ask Isa. Even 3 days ago, I went off. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I locked myself in my room. It was crazy, Mama Stacy. But I do baby, I see her. I do but one of our changes
at that time, now a senior wife,
na one day, and oba minche. No woman minche. That didn't go to do my thing. He wasn't supposed to come to me that night, and he left. Me na was by. No go jari. Ish. Me timu me si papa where they were. And no niha where they were.
Oh, when you're ready.
I didn't ask him. I slept in the living room. The next morning, and he called me. He said, "Auntie, my baby, when him say drop me near, and I me buy. Won't be some say. I didn't me buy because every baby, we can't have a convo. Meaning me couldn't me bonko. If you see my husband being nice to me, he wants to have sex. He's only nice. That's the only thing he likes about me. But he was someone say, "Obeti me have family. Odimbe ko royal center like these big places. Obetia." I mean Obetia. He made me to know all these big places and a big restaurant Obetia. Let me see whom. Ade. Then of course, I see Aja Hassan. She left.
No way.
And let me see. She what? I feel like, hey, Aja called her. Mini papa went go bet me. And let me say Ade. Or see, he went and she took everything in the house. She left. He made nothing.
Was she going through the same thing and I woke home?
Maybe. I know you kasaya and I buy at that time my children were on my knee until they know what's happening and I'll be penny with what is he doing? Let me see. Adia left. And the little one say, "Hey!" She left. Me see, I keep quiet because every time be no Colano's throne. But no name say Colano's throne. But I was trying as much as I can say Colano. I didn't want any hatred between Omo and Omo Papa. And some people cry, I shut them up. I wanted to go and beg Aja. And I said, I went to him the next morning when we woke up. And I said, I want to go to Aja and go and beg her. He said, no. He didn't send me anywhere. I should leave it. After 3 days, he was still with me. And I called help him. I said, do you go there? He said, yes. He went, and she didn't want to talk to him. I said, keep going. Did you send elders there? He said, yes. Yohana. So now I have to deal with him.
Alone?
Alone.
It's your uncle, baby.
I called my auntie, and I was crying. She said, Mother, why are you crying? I said, how can I live with this man alone?
Did you also make an attempt to talk to Hajia?
Hajia is a very nice person. I told you this, and I'm saying this all the time. Hajia Flera is one woman. I don't know how to describe her. She's a wonderful person. If Hajia Flera was not able to continue this journey with him, how do people expect me? Everybody in the Zango community knows Hajia Flera. If she was not able, maybe she has her own reason. I have no idea. But Hajia Flera is well respected and a good woman. She should be able to take whatever it is. But people were saying, they were not blaming Hajia for leaving. For me, I felt if Hajia was not able to continue the journey, I have no reason to also continue. I have to deal with him alone. Now there's no 2 days break. At least the 2 days break now
gave you some time.
Gave me time. I had to deal with him alone. Well, he sat me down. We spoke. I'm not saying I was a saint. You get it? I say this all the time. You understand? I also have my flaws. I'm human. I do baby. I made mistake. We had an issue. Now I say your friend penny for any mammy ni papa. Mitsunani papa check. Ya bisa asem no. And opinion for say oh the mother why had it. Uni my ni papa kind. Ni papa said Jado. She's a smart girl or sheda. Guy is pushing her. That's what the father because I do baby. I really wanted say me ye bibi soon. Amano. Yewa nani papa who ye. At least na papa no hold you. And he was afraid of his father. He's someone that as for the parents he doesn't joke with his own. The papa hey or be funny cover too. And the papa no say we. She say I know one of virgin. I was there with him. They were home. Let me quit you, ma. People think, say, me, Mati say, no, catch them, say, me, or mammy, na ma shino, na ma shitikano. Mati, yama be after the marriage. Mati, yes, you see, me, new journey. Me, yes, I heard a whole lot of bad things about me. Time now. At that time, it's here. Because, hey, let me soon. But one day, and me catch him, call and say, I want to leave. And I kid to and said, Mommy, go. In my class, we have a whole lot of children that their parents are not together. Mommy, you are always crying. Mommy, you are always crying. Mommy, leave. Kitwano, or no, she's that blunt. Now, beginning there, no soon, getting. And now one day, I sat down and I said, no, I can't continue like this. Because I wanted to work, he didn't want me to work. Bibia me piano, and fair. And to Edu Rebia, my status, who me status, who me DP. He doesn't know anything about me social life.
I don't block you now.
I did not block him. I restricted him from saying some of the things I was doing. And I was actively doing a whole lot of things in the community. Nah, he didn't know about it. But not me family need an shoe. I felt he was feeling insecure, so maybe made me sure a bear hand. So BBC wanted to interview me like years back. I refused because I didn't want my husband to feel say, hey baby, I'm a because I was reading about these narcissist things and I know some of the things that I was supposed to do and the things that I was not supposed to do. But still, I wanted this marriage to work. I wanted the vibe that I used to have for him to work. And I started losing, like everything I started losing. And that is dangerous. As a woman, who shower and you start hating your husband. The passion is not there. Whilst you are still young, you can do anything, Mama Stacy. There was a whole lot of temptation around me. And as a married woman and a Muslim woman, I may dear, a best say meeting, a best affecting me in Koda, a best say me family. So I sat down and I'm like, this is me against the world. This is me against the community. This is me against everybody. Ya Allah, if I sat with this man with my whole heart and wanted to serve him as a wife and wanted to serve the Almighty God, Ya Allah, give me the strength. I am taking this bold step and I need you to guide me. And I called one of my sisters. She said, Jado, all these imams in the Zango community will not be able to help you, but I know only one imam who can help you. Me nyo bia meti me afa me kunu se me nyu ko juju. Me di nyu ko malam akọ Madam for be catch me say kai. We ye di ni be ko tamale. You be chichiri no ade America no be. I will not do it. For me to know say my husband is not being himself, I'm controlling him spiritually there. I will not be happy. There's one Imam Hussein. That's the cantonment moms, the policeman. I went to Imam Hussein. And I said, my name is Fatima. I introduced myself. Imam Hussein brought a whole lot of tissue and put aside me. He said, I know you'll cry. Oh. I started narrating my story. I cried. We sat more than 2 hours. He said, Fatima, go back. Go and sit him down and talk to him. Give him some money. And I went. We were there. I was still trying to cook for him, take the children to school, bring them back. But the love I used to feel for him and everything
was gone.
Was gone. And I didn't want to be bad to him. I didn't want to do anything because me kwa ka say aware this how hey what now I'm 17 years who kwan one never foul. Do you get that thing? Like it's better to be alone than to be here. If I'll be here now I'll not be happy. Me pon shopper na me kofia me bonuma me drew me John she me kefia na me muda sisa. He can say this. He said it. He told the elders so me fia na mamuna eyampa enye drop. Eyampa, it's not a lie. Me huna na mamuna, mitimi shada mi nyejani. Me pay jani me. Mitimi shada, I won't cook.
What should I?
Yes. Because edu debia, mama says I'm telling you, nyama na eba mitimo. It was not easy, but nobody will understand me. And it came to a time I wasn't expecting anybody to understand me. Because I started feeling so stupid, so useless. It came to a time I started having suicide thoughts. And I mean, free. That was where I started talking to Kwame, my friend. And they said, Kwame, this is it. Kwame came to my house once. He met my husband. Kwame Kojami. Me sure Kwame knows soon. Say, Jado. Hey, Jado. Hey, Papa, hey, Papa. Like he had an interaction with Kwame. The way Kwame said, Jado, wait there. You see me, Kasa. He said, Kwame, this is what I'm going through. He said, Jado, I know. And a friend suggested we have to go and see a psychologist. Kwame said, Jado won't go to psychologist. Psychiatrist. Jado will not go. She'll be fine. Jado is a strong person. Still, I was there. Mama was teasing. It was bad. And one day, or down, and then 12 o'clock. 12 exactly. I prayed first to the Almighty Allah with my hijab. It was because Edu baby, I don't even want to sleep close to him. So before then, we had a fight, and he told people that Mimi in that game. Okay, yes, Ampa. I had a reason. So the reason is somebody now or that fan must see or on Timmy fan. AC nana what them AC no say I refuse to repair the AC. And me too, I have to on the fan. Also on to me that fan. So I have to go to the living room to on the fan. Na meeting me ada. So I give the reason. And the elder says no. Then you have to repair the AC. Because you can't force her to sleep in a room without fan and without AC. How do you expect her to sleep? And he repaired the AC. And we started sleeping again. And he rather again moved to the living room. I didn't move to the living room. I realized it wasn't really working. I was like, no, I won't continue like this. I have one brother. I don't want to call his name or said. He knows him very well. He's very, very close to him. Very close to him. He doesn't have an idea. The people that were close to him, that prompted me, that helped me and pinched me. He doesn't have an idea till today. He's still with some of them. I'm still watching him and them and I laugh. But alhamdulillah, I woke him up and I said, I want a divorce.
I don't believe we can do your story in one day. Trust me. So I'd like to say a very big thank you to our sponsors, Hassan's, everyday prizes for everyday people, Yas Washing Powder, and Yas Sanitary Pad, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, Hooch Corn and Choco Flakes, your preferred breakfast choice, to Wazi Apartments. Big thank you to ABS Lux Line, to Divine Cassie, to M-Clan Media Productions. All of you are simply amazing. But Jadot has made me so emotional, and I know we cannot finish this story today. So next week, when we come back, we'll continue our conversation with Jadot. Always do remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. We'll see you next week.